Hey guys, what's up? Anboni here, bringing you some more Shadow Priest PvP. This time it's gonna be a BG commentary. I thought I might do it so it gives you a better feel for how Shadow Priests play right now and how OP we are, but also how OP most classes are right now. At least it's a major imbalance throughout the whole game. Okay, so what I like to do is get 3 orbs on someone fast and then quickly switch targets and wait for my Mind Blast cooldown to wear off. Then I can do a Devouring Plague, into a Mind Blast, into a 3 orb again. So that's a lot of damage on just one target. They usually die without noticing, and as you can see, it's quite effective. This is all thanks to the new OP glyph that we have, Glyph of Mind Harvest. I am just melting people with it, and I have a feeling it might get nerfed eventually. It might not, but I mean, I'd love it if it would not get nerfed. And there's a lot of pets on me, and he summoned them all for nothing because he's just gonna die. So as you can see, I can just Mind Blast 3 orb instantly, which does a ton of damage. So yeah, Mind Blast the totem, so I can get the next Mind Blast on the guy, so I can kill him. But it looks like it's not gonna be needed because he just... oh no, he didn't die. I thought he would die from that, but he actually didn't. If you check out, as I said, everything's OP, so elemental healing is retarded right now. So if you can come back from a 3 orb on 10% HP with healing, then that's broken. But if you look at my orbs, I'm constantly on 3 orbs. And the thing with Devouring Plague is, it heals for 100% damage done now. And since I can keep it up for such a long time, I'm basically keeping a hot on myself, a giant hot on myself throughout these fights. Also, you wanna try and keep Power Word Shield on yourself non-stop, especially now since the mana cost of every single spell is so low that you can definitely afford keeping shield on yourself. And it's nice if you I mean, since you have the glyph that gives damage back, it's really good to have shield on yourself on cooldown. That's probably the #1 priority right now. Of course, reds are, I would say, the most OP class in this pre-patch. But you see, yeah, they also die. So I'm just going at it. See, I'm waiting for 3 orbs, then I switch targets, I do Devouring Plague, instant Mind Blast, Devouring Plague. And now I think I'm going to die because I just went too deep, and yeah, I die. I still had Trinket and Special Guys, but I think that wouldn't have saved me anyway. So right here, see, I just Mind Blast and 3 orb, and there's 70% of their HP. And I'm not really taking any much damage, maybe because they're low geared, or maybe it's because my Devouring Plague is ticking, that plus the shield. So yep, it's all nice, it's all good. And you know, in the next expansion, haste is no longer going to affect number of ticks per dot. So it's no longer, you know, you have a haste breakpoint at which you get an extra tick on your dots. At least that's what I heard. I heard that instead of that, now you have basically more damage on your ticks from haste. So that overall it would do the same amount of damage as if it were an extra tick. But you no longer have breakpoints. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, there's a ret, there's a DK. Luckily the DK grips me away from the paladin, and because I'd rather fight a paladin DK than a paladin. And paladin just takes the D. Hunter's next, takes the D. Yeah, and they all take the D. Hunter dead. So as you can see, doing Mind Blast and Devouring Plague, I mean, the rotation for Shadow Priests, the rotation in air quotes, is really simple right now, because all you have to do is get the Mind Blast off and then Devouring Plague, and people usually die from that, or if they don't die, then they're quite low, and your Reflective Shield even can finish them off. So now I have 3 orbs, so I'm switching targets, not that guy because he's dead. I'm looking for a good target to one-shot. So there's one guy, so 3 orb, Mind Blast, 3 orb. And I can get another Mind Blast. And see, I'm not wasting Mind Blasts on instant Mind Blast on targets which I know I will get only one orb on. So I'd rather see, like right now, I won't Mind Blast that DK again because I just get one orb. Instead, I'd rather run over here and get 3 orbs with one Mind Blast. So now I can one-shot something again. And there's quite a lot of people on me right now. I think there's 5 of them, so I disperse. I try to run away, and luckily I get one healer here. I think it's a monk who's gonna heal me any second now. Yeah, there he is. So healers, in case you didn't know, healers, like in every single pre-patch, healers are OP. Healers are immortal, they can't die, and their heals are just way too strong. I mean, they can die, but it's really hard. So he manages to keep me alive through 5 people, and now it's my turn to do damage. So I pick them one by one. And imagine, I mean, the only problem I'd say we have right now is the fact that we actually really need to cast that Mind Blast. Unless we're fighting a lot of targets, in which case we can Shadow Word Pain everything and rely on procs. But if we don't rely on procs, then we actually need that Mind Blast cast. But at level 100, if you go Clarity of Power, then you don't really need to cast Mind Blast because it's instant. Or if you go Auspicious Spirits, you again don't need to cast because you get even more orbs, I think, with Auspicious Spirits. Pretty sure you do. I think you might not even need the glyph. It's still good though. So there the rogue blinded me, but he had a poison up. I think it was a poison, so it broke my blind. And he's trying to run away, but he's not gonna get too far. So that's what's up. I actually like the damage shadowy apparitions do. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it's more than a tick. It's about 1,000 something damage. So if you have a lot of those flying, I mean, of course, I'd rather have an orb than 1,000 damage. But the other talent is pretty damn good as well. I'm really not sure what I'll pick at level 100. But for now, Shadow Priest are OP. See, and I tried to Mind Blast the other guy because I thought I'd get 3 orbs. But it looks like he's someone that I did Mind Blast before and he didn't die. So I got just 1. But I did manage to kill that priest anyway. And right there I did my Mass Dispel plus Spectral Guise combination, which removes all my dots and I can keep staying in stealth for the full duration. And this rogue is trying to run away, but I don't think he's gonna get too far either. I'm gonna see him popping a Shadow Dance here, so I know he's gonna jump to me. So I should have shielded myself a bit sooner. He puts me in a never-ending kidney shot, and I'm actually surprised at the amount of damage he'll do here to me. Check out my HP. See, that's so much damage in, what was it, 1 global, maybe 2. But as I said, everyone's doing a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of healing, and nothing's really balanced. But for once, I don't feel like the underdog anymore. I don't feel like, you know, if it's 2 on 1, I mean 2 versus me, if it means I'm literally dead with no chance. No, actually this time if it's 2v1, bring it. You know, it's not even hard for me to 2v1. It's actually harder for me to 1v1 than it is 2v1 because I get more chances of instant Mind Blasts. So right now I try to use my glider to get to that warrior, or DK. Oh, it was DK, yeah. And I didn't quite reach him, but I had a plan, and my plan was to make him grip me. So I'll just stay here and get him to grip me. And there we go. So I was nice and I said thank you. And then after I said thank you, he almost kills me. Because DK'd, I managed to juke that Mind Blast, otherwise I would have been dead for sure. And I do 3 orb, I paid for the damage, and luckily my mage helps me a little bit as well. But I managed to finish him off. Actually I don't. So that's pretty much how Shadow Priests play right now. We are kind of OP, but then again so are a lot of other classes. I definitely like the changes, I think they're really good, and I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. And if you like this kind of content, like BG commentaries, or maybe I can do even live commentaries on BGs, then make sure you leave a comment saying, hey, I wasn't as bad as your other videos, or whatever you want. Well, anyway, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. See ya!